least during the first part of that P1. But as we load in here, it's going to be I Am Teddy on the screen. Face smashes the wall a little bit. Maybe slow his route down, but look at this route from the Falters here. They're sending 2 towards the parking lot side. Maybe going to try to flip those spawns right away, but Allen is playing spoiler with a big 2-piece to start it off. And that's Sharpshooter following him up, getting one as well. A big car explosion. We've seen a lot of those tonight. And look at that. It is all blue in the kill feed right now. The Maui Chums are doing exactly where they left off, finding some great control towards the P2 side. But as I say that, that is Mr. I'm Teddy trying to spoil that here, as he's going to be able to work in through this backside with a 2-piece. He's got Rampage there with him. Teddy does find the kill, so now you got the Falters locking down P2 side. Oh, Rampage almost lost that gunfight there, stopped shooting a little bit, but no worries, he's able to pick it up. And that's a good amount of time that the Maui Chums were able to get, but P2 can be much more hard to break, so they're going to have to get something going here through this hedge side.
Yeah, Toronto Falters, they gave up that P1, but now they're in control of this P2 right now. I Am Teddy is on this hill just looking around, looking for any players to come through. He sees those players coming from that little alleyway, so now he's sitting there ready for the gunfight. Keep closing that door to give that door a little bit of protection. His teammates are doing a great job outside the hill of keeping those Maui Chums players back. As you know, the Maui Falters are right back in this green. Screech! Oh my, he was getting ready to go insane on that 3 streak before he finally gets taken down. This rotation is already on by the Maui Chums, and Rampage is saying, I'm on my rotation game as well, as he's sitting in his back little warehouse alley. His next hill is getting ready to pop off. It should be in the favor of the Maui Chums, as Toronto Falters had a big hill, almost a full 60 on that P2.
That's exactly what you want. After losing 30 seconds off P1, they're able to get a whole lot of time there, but the Falters have now got to break the unbreakable and get into this 10 hill. They're starting to surround the hill. Rampage finds one, Teddy finds another, and Teddy able to get in the hill, put some nice shots onto Gas Mask. Not able to find the kill, but his teammates are nearby, and it's all Gas Mask left alone for the time being, as the Maui Chums have got to try to regain and get in here, and Allen does just that with another big 2-piece out of him. The snakes are in. He's trying to lock it down, but Teddy is just a little too icy with a big 2-piece to hold on to that hill. And it's looking like the Maui Chums are going to be forced to rotate here. So that's a big chunk of scrap time that the Falters are going to be able to pick up as we move in to P4.
Yeah, man, P4, the barbershop hill is getting ready to be all Maui Chums. Maui Chums are doing a great job so far of rotating. Sharpshooter with a big 2. This hill's going to be in their favor. They're down by at least 38 points right now. So this hill, they're going to have to get at least 30 of those seconds back right now before they let let Toronto go in. Big team made right there for Maui Chums to allow them to accrue some more time on this hill. Player 1 Desires. He's slowly making his way up. He's waiting for his teammates to get a little bit closer, but now he's got to go. He got to make the play. But Allen and Juicy, they're just getting all the kills that they need. I Am Teddy. He just running super aggressive, but Sharpshooter is there for the trade. 77-88 is the score for the Maui Chums. Big barbershop hill, forcing the Toronto Falters to rotate. That's got to be a big hope for Toronto. But so far, Team Warwick, this game is going back and forth.
Yep, it's a little bit of deja vu from what we saw in the very first hard point of the evening between the dweebs and the subpar. I mean, it has just been back and forth, full 60s getting traded out by each team. And now the Toronto Falters are going to try to funnel in these Maui Chums here. Teddy's able to put some good damage down. He's got a nade as well to finish out the kill. Desires is able to find one, so now the Chums are going to start to surround this hill here. But you've got Toronto Falters players in some sneaky positions. Screech able to find one. The Dead Silence hip fire from Mr. Rampage able to find one as well. Allen actually snakes out a 2-piece before he gets taken down. So you may be able to weaken that defense a little bit here. But so far, the Falters have been holding strong. And as I say it, Juicy in through the back with a 2-piece. Turning and burning onto Rampage. And that is a whole lot of scrap time. A great kill from him, going to put his team in the lead most likely, as now the Falters have got to rotate again.
Yeah, Maui boys, they are doing a great job of keeping themselves into this game. Now the rotation to top cantina is on Maui Chums. They are there first. They are doing a great job this game of rotating. That's what's keeping them in this game. That's what has them the lead right now. They got players close to the hill. Allen just needs to back up a little bit, get some of that hard point time because Sharpshooter is down low, protecting his back, but Sharpshooter gets taken down. There goes Juicy gets taken down. Now Gas Mask down. It's all up to Allen on this hill by himself. He gets taken down. The break is in for the Toronto Falters. Now it's their time to get in this league. They know these players from Maui Chums are coming down that alley and they're just chopping them down, Timor.
Oh, Screech is chowing like crazy on the gas mask, puts him super weak, and the Falters are making absolute waves over here on this P4. Look at those team shots there as they're able to just cut these players down all over the map, getting a nice lead here, and the rotations are in once again. The Chums over in that parking lot side, they're ready for P6, and it's gonna be Rampage coming right down the middle of the map. A good nade there out of Gas Mask, gets his own trade. Juicy finds one as well. So they're going to slow that push down for the time being. But you got Screech using the Shotty route over the top. Not able to find the kill though as Juicy. Just a little too strong on that head glitch. And he's got teammates there to help him out. And they're finding kills all over the map. That's a 4 dead for the side of the Toronto Falters. The Maui Chums should be able to pick up a lead here and then some.
Yeah, but they had to just run off the hill real quick as that cruise missile came in. But it got the information, but the kills are still lining up in their favor. Allen, big 2-piece by Allen. He's just been that guy for his team and crewing this hardpoint team, Maui Chums. They're back in the lead, 166 to 160. Big break in there by the Toronto Falters to get the rest of the scrap time. P1 rotation is on for the Maui Chums, and that's one thing I've been mentioning all game. Sounding like a broken record now, but rotations is keeping Maui Chums in this game, Timor.
It really is, as they're able to get a little bit of early time and, you know, just keep splitting these hills here. And you got Sharpshooter just holding down that mid lane with the Scar. He gets picked up by a couple of the Falters there. Some great team shots out of them as they try to break through this mid tunnel, but it's not working out too great so far. Screech is able to find a trade, but he's got a whole lot of work to do because there's a lot of Chums around this hill. And if they want to get any of this P1 time, you need something just like that, as they're able to find some kills. And they get another one out of Teddy, so he's going to be able to break in. This is great time for them to split this. And if they can hold these spawns, I mean, they got a full 60 on the last P2 there. So it's not looking great for the Chums right now, as they got to try to break these spawns.
Yeah, but now they gotta try to break these P2 spawns. You know, that was a tough task from last time. They gave up a full 60, and they gave up a full 60 here, and it's gonna put Toronto Falters in prime position to win this game. Gas Mask got some bad timing in that hill. So now they gotta try to break in. Rampage is there, last alive. It's gonna be up to Allen. He cannot get the kill against Rampage. He is snaking the bar. He's snaking the bar. Screech with a nice kill. Toronto Falters are just holding off these Maui Chums. They're kind of trying to come through mid, trying to come through alley. Another big money hill by these Toronto Falters. The break is trying to come in from the Maui Chums. Kills going back and forth. Allen with a big 2. That's what Maui Chums needed for the break. It spawned Toronto Falters all the way out, force them to stay there for the rotations of the scrap time. Should go in the favor of Maui Chums. Sharpshooter with the cruise missile coming down, trying to get the information. He needs this to put this perfectly through the hill. When he gets a player who happens to run out, that is Teddy of this next hill. Next hill starts off 210, 212 in the favor of the Maui Chums, but Toronto Falters in favor of the hill.
Oh, and as you say it, the Chums are able to break in, but Rampage is there, and he's got Teddy with him as they get an immediate re-break. They can still win off this hill, and the Chums have got to get on their horses. They're spawning in that parking lot side, but another 2-piece out of Allen. I feel like we've been saying it all night long, but he's got to wait for his team to come and help him here. Gas Mask is able to find one, Sharpshooter finds another, and there's a team kill in, but Allen is in the hill, able to get the break on the Unbreakable, and they're going to start collecting some time here. They can get dangerously close to that 250 mark, but you can see what's on the Toronto Falters' mind as they are full rotated, and the trades are coming through. They're going to be able to slow these Chums down quite a bit. They're trying to win right here on this barbershop hill, which was so good for the Chums this last go round. So now they're going to try to lock this down here as Allen is first man up. He gets cut down, and this may be all she wrote, Top Live.
This could be it as Toronto Falters are getting the kill, leading by Rampage. Maui Chums, they gotta go. They're trying to go through this mid alley, but they just keep getting chopped down. There is one big kill by Juicy, but 3 seconds is all Toronto needs. Sharpshooter is trying to hustle to get there, but he cannot get there in time. Toronto Falters take the opening round hard point, 250 to 243.
That was an insane hard point there out of both teams, but the big brain on the Falters was a little too much.
Search and destroy team, but they are going against I Am Teddy, who just won a search and destroy tournament.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the break off. You got Screech throwing some standard nades. He gets some big hits onto a couple of the Maui Chums. Gas Mask gets backed off from that mid area. You got all the Falters trying to just lock down mid and pin these players on that one side of the map. It's looking like that's what's going to go on. And they've got them backed completely out of the bomb site. They're not able to set a foot in yet. You've got players looking through the crack. That's that number 5 player in Screech. He was absolutely popping off the last go round, but Allen is able to cross. He spots Teddy there, and he spots Screech as well. So he knows exactly what his situation is, and that is not good. He puts some nice shots down, not able to find the kill, but Sharpshooter finds the trade for him. So it's a 3v3 situation, but the bomb is down right next to A.
Yeah, it's down right next to A, but you would think that it should be in a good spot for the Maui Chums until that Richard Rampage took down Juicy. So now it's a 2-3 disadvantage for these Maui Chums. The bomb is down right from the A side. Desires did see Sharpshooter pick up that bomb, but now it's just Toronto's Falters collapse onto this A side. Can they get the kills they need? Screech does find Sharpshooter Gas Mask. He's putting shots down to that close gate. Now he has to run away with his life. 1.8 seconds, not enough time to make a play. Time runs out. Toronto Falters take the opening round.
That was just great defense from the Falters there. They had Screech posted up in this closed tunnel area, and he was able to just keep him off the bomb in general. Like, they couldn't even get close enough to try and plant because he was just popping shots at everybody. So that's some really great defense there from them. But as we flip back over, we're going to see how they can do on the offensive side towards A, most likely. Maybe we'll see an early B hit. You never know. But the Maui Chums are going to start setting up. You can see Gas Mask maybe going to do the jump, and he gets it. There you go. Up in the top, he spots a player, and that's a quick first blood. Make it 2 as he catches Rampage lacking. But you've got Screech in the backside. He's going to put some great shots down onto Sharpshooter. Peels him off the bomb. He's looking for Allen, but he's still too weak. Allen's going to put him away. And now, and there's the round. There you go, the Maui Chums. A little more aggressive on defense, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, man, Maui Chums, they had to respond, and this was a great response round right here. Great opening play by Gas Mask, who jumped into that top building. You know, caught those Toronto players by surprise, and that just gave his team the 2-man advantage, and they just held on to that all the way to the end. So now they're on this offensive side. Let's see how they can respond. We are looking at the POV of Desires and the Toronto Falters. We're on this defensive side, who Desires going to go on this top to watch that top building, and the bomb is slowly making its way towards his A side. You can see that players are trying to get control of the side building, but who is that? That's Screech with the first blood on to a Gas Mask. So now Maui Chums are at the disadvantage, but Allen, he is at this bomb site. He can put the bomb down, make these players known, but he just puts some shots down. Now they know exactly where he's at.
Yeah, and they're going to start tapping him up through those gallows, put some wall bangs down. Screech with some big shots, but he gets back down. Some great shots out of Allen there. He's not quite able to start planting that bomb yet. He knows these players are watching him through those tunnels. So he's got to try to get something going here, but Sharpshooter finds a great one onto Teddy there. He's going to be able to even out that live a little bit, but there goes Allen. Killed with the bomb once again. He gets cut down right next to it. Sharpshooter may be in the same situation as he gets put one shot. They know where he is, and now Juicy is making himself known as well. So here come the Falters. That's a big one out of Rampage. He's able to start it off. The team shots come through, and the Falters with another commanding defense. And I think this is probably what we're going to see this whole map here. These teams seem like they know exactly what to do on defense.
Yeah, man, they know exactly how to collapse around the map, how to move around this map. As soon as they get the call outs, you can see guys just immediately get to move in. They get in themselves into great positions to, sneak up on players. And that's why we see the two opening round defenses. And now we got to see if Maui Chums can hold on to this defensive streak or will Toronto Falters break it and get an offense around here.
They're going to try to do just that. And you can see how much more aggressive the Chums are as you've got Gas Mask starting to move into that A bomb site. He's going to try to find a quick and easy kill onto someone here. They got the rest of his team watching over mid, and Toronto Falters is just opting to hold on to this mid building and try to wait out some of these players. Maybe they're playing off the aggression of Maui Chums a little bit. The last time they tried to run through, so they're just going to hold some pre-aims for a minute. And speaking of a minute, that's about all they have left. So they're going to have to get something going here. Try to get that bomb down towards the A side, and it looks like they're going to try to do just that. As you can see, Teddy just inching up so slowly. They got some hits onto Gas Mask there, and Gas Mask gets chowed out. Teddy with a big opener, and that Sharpshooter going down as well. Some great team shots there. Teddy finds the kill. Screech is shooting over him, and there's the Falters in through the front. Just like that, they collapse onto the A point, and they go up 3-1.
Yo, man, there goes Teddy with that S&D mind.
There you
Just
go.
comes in, gets a nice 2P. I think he got 3 that round. Desires finishes it up with the last kill. But man, oh man, that was a great round. But Teddy only ended up getting 2, but Screech had his back. But that was a great round right there by Toronto Falters. Took their time. Maui Chums had full control of that site, but could not win those gunfight battles. So now Maui Chums, they gotta win this offensive round. They gotta try to get this round back, and it's gonna be a tough task because defenses has been all Toronto Falters. They're slowly trying to make their way to this A site. Big first blood by Allen to get on to Screech. The bomb is going down on this A site. Desires throwing the nade over the top. Can the nade hit? It almost did. That was a great nade. That was a great nade right there. So if you guys want to see
Teddy, no.
nade spot, that's a great nade. But Juicy with another kill. Now it just leaves Desires by himself in a 1v4, trying to do this bomb on his ace. He runs into Allen, and Maui Chums get that officer round back.
Man, what a round out of the Chums. They've been really good about responding to the Falters here. And you can just see the nice shots out of Allen. Some great drop shot action there. He was able to find the first blood and plant the bomb as well. The dude is Mr. Do-It-All out there, just walking his team through that round. And I mean, it's just been a pretty standard Fortress search so far. These teams have just been banging it out at A and in that A building area over towards those cannons. But now we're going to see the Falters moving the bomb that direction once again. Desires maybe a little more prepared out of this hop up from Gas Mask. You can see he's keen to it. He's already up in there. He's done it a couple times now, so they're reading some tendencies here. And the Falters once again are just trying to catch some of these Maui Chums getting aggressive. They're just holding their pre-aims, trying to lock it down, and it works out for Desires. He does find Gas Mask. Started getting a little aggressive there. Screech is forced to back down, but they got a 4v3 situation. You might see that bomb start to execute on that site here in a second.
Yeah, Sharpshooter, he's watching over. He's got himself into a good line of sight position, but he could not make it work for himself. So now he's forced to back up. You see the bomb now going down on his A side. Teammates are putting down covering shots. So the bomb's down. Oh, it did not go down. Almost went down.
No.
Taken down. So that could be a bad feat for the Toronto Falters. Oh, I don't know what just happened there, but they still got the man back. Screech. They get the kill on the Sharpshooter. That flashbang hit Juicy. That backed him up. But there is Allen making the plays for Toronto Falters. are there to have. They had just had too many men on the board, and they're up 4-2. You would think that round that they won is now giving them a little bit of advantage right now to hold on to.
Yeah, it definitely is. And they're able to find another attack there. So that's some great plays from them. They seem just a little bit more keen to kind of what's going on in search and destroy here. They've been making some great adjustments and kind of playing off the Chums, and so far it's been working out for them. But the Chums have been really great about firing back as soon as they get down. So this is a huge round for them. It's must win. The 5-2 is not somewhere you want to be. And Allen
Oh,
tries to take out Screech, but he gets pieced up. Desires finds one as well. And Juicy's going to be able to spot him out. And now it is all down to Screech and Teddy versus Juicy and Sharpshooter in a 2v2 situation. The Chumps have got to try to pick up this bomb here, Top Life, and get something going.
yeah, sharpshooter. He's the designated bomb carrier. He's gonna go try to go for this ace. I think he might just spotted Teddy. This is gonna be a big child. Teddy does back up with his life, but he does get taken down by sharpshooter. Good sharpshooter went for the chase. Screech last man alive. Bomb going down on this A site. Screech has been spotted. Now it's for sharpshooter to get off that bomb. They're going for the chase on to Screech right now. Oh no, they're not going for that. I thought they were going for the chase, but now they just had to back Screech up. Bomb should be going down on this A side unless Screech can't play spoiler. Oh, he's put shots down on the juice. Bomb down on this A side. Screech has to,
Oh,
through the wall. He takes down sharpshooter. It's all up to Juicy. Juicy versus Screech for the win. I don't think he's gonna be ready for this. Oh, he is ready. He's making the reads. He knows he's going around. So now he knows his player's going around Juicy. He's just making the good reads. He's gonna read Screech coming right around this backside. So Juicy is on his Call of Duty game, and there it
ooh.
goes. Maui Chums win the round 3-4.
My God, that's some great reads there out of Juicy. Got to think maybe they were watching Kill Cam a little bit, saw Screech heading that direction. Something was going on there as he's able to sniff him out, clutch up the round for his team. It was looking like Screech could have been able to 1v2 there. But Maui Chums once again firing back, man. Juicy's 7-4 right now. The guy's absolutely frying so far in this search and destroy. And they find themselves on a defense. They've got a good chance to tie it up here, but the Falters have been pretty good on offense the last two go-rounds, so we're going to have to see how it plays out.
It's gonna be a big round, Maui Chums. They needed to fit him off, and sharpshooter
Ooh.
gets the first blood onto Teddy. So that is big. He runs away. Player is live, 39 HP. He gets away. Allen finds Rampage, so that's a 4-1. Now it's just Screech by himself in this 3-1. They know where he's at, and he takes down Juicy. He's 10-4, being that guy for his team. So he is the guy who can clutch this round up for Toronto if they let him. So there's 45 seconds to go. He has to pick up this bomb. He has to figure out a bomb site, and he has to get 2 kills or let that time run out after he goes for the plant. So this is going to be a tough task. He's going for this A site. He's moving very slowly. All he has a trophy, so that is very unfortunate. But he
Oh,
finds the beams onto
there it
gas mask.
is.
Now he's waiting for sharpshooter. Is going to be a big clutch up if he could win this round for the Toronto Falters. Bomb going down on A. Sharpshooter with the chow. Can sharpshooter get it? Yes, he
Ooh.
did. Sharpshooter saved his team from getting 1v forward, but he also did tie this search and destroy up 4-4.
This has been absolutely insane so far. Screech, definitely the raid boss on the map right now. It was looking a little hairy for the Chums there for a second, with some great plays out of Sharpshooter, and they're able to tie it up. I mean, it's just been back and forth this whole time, and you got to think maybe we'll see some variation. Maybe they'll try something on B. You know, you tied it up. You got a little bit of momentum. It seems like after you lose a heartbreak round like that. But it's looking like they're going to opt to stick towards that A side, and Gas Mask is in a great position to maybe get a kill here. But Screech finds one onto Allen, and he is off the scene, and it's just made it that much more difficult for the Chums.
Yeah, man. He got to that bomb site very quick. A spot you did not expect. players to be. So now they got to try to make a play. Teddy is in this player saw it, sharpshooter cross. He takes it down
Ooh.
sharpshooter for the 2 advantage for the Toronto Falters. Gas mask has to take down Teddy. Big kill. Can he find his player up top? No, he cannot. Desires takes him down. It's all up to Juicy to try to save this round for his team. Bomb still down on those stairs. He's gonna just take his time, see if he could find a player, see if he can find one now. But
Hmm.
Desires through the cracks takes him down. Toronto Falters find themselves up 5-4. Match point.
Match point, man. And look at this angle from Desires. He's able to get the little cheeky one onto Juicy. I don't think he even had any idea he was up there. And just like that, man, it's getting a little close for the Chums. They got to try to get something going here. I said it before, they've been absolutely great about bouncing back after losing a tough round like that, but they got to try to force the round 11 here if they want to be able to secure this search and destroy. And look at this, you got the bombs finally starting to move towards that mid-map position just a little bit. Screech is down, putting some shots onto Allen, not able to find him, and they're going to start spotting him out, and they're able to back him down, actually. So now it's the Falters. They're slowing it down a little bit. You know, they got a little aggressive, but they're just going to start waiting out the Chums. And it looks like the Chums are okay with that.
Yeah, man. Chums know that they just gotta play the time and play the retake. But you can see that these Toronto Falters
Oh,
that really wanted Allen almost spotted some legs. Now he had to back up. Gas Mask is around this corner. Oh, only we know the players are right next to him. Gas Mask is in a great spot to make a play. This B
look at
play
all four of them.
looking like it's on now. It is on now. They are going for it.
Oh!
There's 1 kill. There's 2. No, 3 kills. Light up for Toronto Falters. Well, only 2 because that was a team kill. And now it's 2v2. 25 seconds left. Bomb has rotated back to this A site. Sharpshooter and Allen, last 2 alive for Maui Chums. Rampage, Desires, last 2 alive for Toronto Falters. Is this bomb going to make it to this A site? It's going to be up to Sharpshooter to probably play spoiler on the bomb site. Bomb is going down on A. He's going for the peak now. Can he see? He's getting the notification now. Here goes the Maui Chums retake. Sharpshooter finds one. Can he find Desires? Oh, he finds Desires! And Maui Chums tie this up and force a round 11.
Oh my god, the ice from Sharpshooter able to win the 2v2 situation. And that's the Maui Chums buff, baby. They go down, they pop right back up, and here we are, the big round 11. It's going to be anybody's ball game getting into this. I think whoever gets defense is going to be highly favored here, as that seems like the name of the game for the map. And the Toronto Falters, probably off the back of Screech having 12 kills, able to squeeze out that defense here, and they're going to go right back to their default. You can see those players filing through the mid-map. You got one up on the top balcony, and Mr. Screech just looking to kill this bomb planter over and over again. But Sharpshooter's chowing up. He knows these players are going to be in these tunnel areas. He's putting down some shots. He spots Desire up in the top. So the Maui Chums have got a good idea what's going on here. But there's the nade from Desires as a couple kills do go down. Juicy's able to find out the trade. The nade hit him, but not able to find a kill once again. Those nades are absolutely lethal from Desires. Just tossing him over the whole castle there. But look at this. Oh, Rampage is looking right over the top of his gun. Does he not see his gun right there?
Oh, he did see it, and he got the kill, but
Oh,
there's the empty trade. Maui Chums, they got the man advantage. Juicy and Allen, the bomb is down A side. Screech has to retake this bomb site for his team to win this game, or Maui Chums will win this search and destroy. And this Maui Chums are in good position. 30 seconds now. It's all up to Screech. He's looking to the back, but these Maui Chum players have just backed up and just said, we're just going to play the alleys, play the lanes. Let's see who's going to get there. It's going to be up to Allen. Allen's going to be the first one to see him. Can he go for the fuse on the seat? Oh, he may have just seen Juicy. No, he gets taken down. And Maui Chums win the round 11 to tie this series up 1-1.
man, the Maui Chums with the round 11 ice. Great plays there. They had both guys just backed all the way up. It
That
was gonna be.
COD Rec League for this control match in the Bringberg Hotel. Series is tied
Oh.
1-1, but the kill feed lights up all purple for Toronto as they get the opening kills. There's only one player left alive. That is Gas Mask. He is just hiding in a corner, waiting for his team to spawn back up. But now they are going to try to make this A site. This A site is being controlled by the Toronto Falters. As Rampage finds another one. Two more kills go down. They're making it a third. There goes the first Toronto Falters to finally drop. And now Maui Chums are trying to get some A site, but the pressure is there from the Toronto Falters.
It definitely is, as Rampage is already on a 4 streak. Gonna be looking to maybe try to collect that early on. Can be great for info here. He's gonna get taken down, so no streaks just yet. No kaboom. Shout out to Coffee. The Toronto Falters are got a nice life advantage here, and they're just doing a good job of backing the Chums off the A objective, but they're able to file in and get a couple guys in at the moment. That's going to start winding up as Allen finds a kill to maybe ease the pressure just a little bit. And you can see the Falters are looking like they're just going to go ahead and give up the A objective and just allow them to go ahead and take it. Pretty much a default strat on this map. Desires is met with a whole host of Maui Chums. He's got to get out of there. He's got the knife out and he is off the scene. Now the Chums, I got to check every single corner and look for Desires. And he's going to get spotted out and traded. And there's a trade from Allen as well. So now they're in a decent position. You've got Allen coming through the backside. He's going to be able to cause some problems, and the Chums are on B. Gas Mask wins a big fight onto Desires, and they're going to be able to lock it down. But there goes Allen. Little team nade action. Not what you like to see, but you love to see that blue kill feed if you're a Maui Chums fan, as they are lighting it up right now. They've got a good presence here in B,
Oh,
and they are looking to win it right here.
they're trying to win it right here. It's going to be a big kill right now between Gas Mask and Rampage. He gets the kill, and that could be it. I am Teddy's last one up. He gets taken down. Maui Chums, opening round offense. That momentum that they took from that round 11, they carried it over here to the control, and now they took the opening round offense.
I mean, that was just quick and in a hurry there. They kind of had a little bit of trouble getting onto that A point, but once that domino fell, they were able to transition really well there. And now you can see Gas Mask is on a 4 streak. So once again, we got a streak watch going. It's up to the Falters to try and get 6 ticks to maybe even that out here, score that final defense on this hotel control.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. That round started off like it was gonna be Toronto's, but Maui Chums figured it out, tried to get it down. But there is that first blood by Teddy. Allen does follow up with a nice trade. The pressure from this A side
Stakes
is
are
put on
in.
by the Toronto Falters, and they do win those gun battles. Sharpshooter finally gets taken down. Kill feed going back and forth, blue and purple, but it allows Toronto Falters to get a 2 stack onto the A side. And now it's going to be up to Gas Mask to try to break onto the base side.
Yeah, there he is. He finds a trade onto his teammate, but you've got Teddy there to lock it down. Now it's up to Sharpshooter to lead it. He's able to wipe him off the objective, starts winding it back, but he's got some Falters nearby. He's still weak, gets moved out of there. So now the Falters should be able to capture that A point. They're going to start transitioning over. That's some great bait and switches there, even if it's unintentional, as Rampage is able to find out Gas Mask, remove him from the board. And now they're going to be able to get a little bit of position towards this A side. They got players pushing out the back area, that Screech, but you've got Allen up in your bedroom, which can be such a power position here on defense, as you can just wipe every single player off that B objective.
Yeah, man, they gotta get Allen out of that top bedroom if they're gonna try to make some progression towards this B
There he
side.
goes.
But there is 2 big kills that lights up for the Maui Chums. But you can see the mini map. The Maui Chums players, they still got that bedroom side because they still got 2 players holding down that bedroom, trying to force
Oh,
trying to force Fox Bird to try to go through the middle. Screech turned it on. There's Gas Mask one before he finally gets taken down. There's player 7, last man on the hill. He gets taken down. Maui Chums are going to clear this hill. Up by 3 lives. Can Sharpshooter make it up 5? But he only made it up 4 because he got that 1 kill. There is Juicy with another one. And Toronto Falters are having a tough time trying to get to the B side.
yeah, the Chums are just playing great defense right now. They clearly know exactly where the power points on the map are. So you got Allen on that stone heady, and the rest of his crew just kind of watching the bedroom side. But you can see all three of those purple arrows moving around the back side of the map, and they're going to try to work something through the back here. It's going to be up to Gasmask to maybe try to get some intel here and get a read. He finds one, not able to find the other one, and that just like that, the Falters are going to be able to maybe touch this B objective, and they do. But you've got Mr. Juicy in the sneak spot, able to find one, slow down the progression of that cap just a little bit. There's a lot of Falters
Oh,
nearby. Desires jumps down on him, able to find him, and it's all down to Teddy onto the hill. He's able to jump out and find a kill there, and the Falters are making some great progress on B. It's up to Gasmask once again to maybe try and find a kill, but just like that, the Falters respond with an offensive win of their own, tying it up here at 1-1.
yeah, man, that was a great round, man. I know I threw an O out there because I thought that was that was the kill by Juicy in the hallway because he, the production switched the guy on me, but hey, I mean, Toronto falters nonetheless. It's like we saw Maui Chums, they come out hot on defense. The defense, they come out hot, but when that B site goes down, teams, they slow it down just a little bit, get those three kills down, push up, then they get another wave of kills, and then now it's just game over for the defense. So let's see how these Maui Chums are going to respond. But oh my,
Huh?
a big team kill by Juicy to take down four of his teammates. That is very unfortunate
No.
for the Maui Chums. But now they gotta try to regroup, regain, and try to and look like they're trying to bring their troops towards this A site.
Yeah, that is definitely unfortunate, but it doesn't look like it's affecting them too much as they're able to bully their way into that A site. They're going to start winding some ticks up on that. And Sharpshooter's able to hold the front line a little bit, pushes back the Falters, and they don't look too interested in getting over towards that A side. They're just going to keep them in that side of the map, not let these players rotate too far out. And you can see now the Falters are going to try to break in a little bit, peel some lives off, and they're able to do just that as Teddy and Screech are able to get in. Teddy finds another one. So they were able to stop the cap over towards the mount or the A objective here. And now Maui is going to try to remove this player in Teddy who's just snaking his life away. And they're able to find a couple kills. But that's a whole lot of lives you just had to spend only to cap A. 30 seconds on the board. And the Falters are fully set up.
Yeah, they're fully ready for this B push from the Maui Chums. Let's see if Maui Chums can try to make it. That's two big kills from Sharpshooter and Juicy. So that is a big start from the Maui Chums, but they're not close enough.
Oh,
Sharpshooter with a big one on to Rampage. Now he's in the
oh, he
back.
got the
If he can get
timing.
himself pushed up to that truck. Oh, a big kill, another big kill by Sharpshooter. So now he's in the back, forcing these Toronto players to turn around. That's
Oh,
allow his teammates to get on, and he finds another one. He's on a 5 streak, and look how deep Toronto Falters are spawning out. They still do got two players putting pressure onto this hill. Sharpshooter with 6. There goes that cruise missile.
oh my
Oh,
God.
he was trying to get 7, but he got taken down. Now it's the 3 life advantage for the Toronto Falters. Maui Chums, they got to slow it down just a little bit and get these kills that go in their favor and stack the point word to Gems.
Word to Gems indeed. You can see they're opting to try and funnel through this front side of the map. Sharpshooter is just playing crazy right now. He breaks in, finds an opener onto Allen. Teddy's able to find Juicy. So now you got a little sticky situation here as both teams are getting real close to that B objective. It's going to go down right here. Sharpshooter finds one, not able to find another. And that is a mostly purple kill feed right now. Only 10 seconds left on the clock. Juicy's the closest man. He's got to try to get in here, try to get a touch. He's not able to get it done. And just like that, the Toronto Falters are able to win the defense, only giving up 3 ticks.
Yeah, man, that that was Toronto could not give up this defense. They could not give it up, and that's what they did. They held down this B site as as good as you can hold it down. Lives dwindled all the way down, to the low end. I think it was like 5 lives left, but hey. Toronto Falters, they did what you're supposed to do. You got to win your defenses on control. So this is a big round. Can they steal this offense? Can they end this map here? Or will Maui Chums force a round 5?
They're definitely going to try to end it right here. And you can see Desires is keen to maybe get an opening kill here. That goes over to Screech, though. And there goes the 4 streak out of Desires. Not able to find that. But a great dolphin dive from Sharpshooter. Guys, 26 and 14. Collecting skulls all over the map. And the Maui Chums are in some great positions to cause some problems. You can see Sharpshooter popping that dead silence. He's going to be able to maybe get something going here, but he does get sniffed out. And the Falters actually have a free entry right into that B objective. They're going to start stacking it up a little bit. They've actually only got 1 player on right now, but the rest are nearby. And they're going to get a first tick pretty much for free here. You can see that number 4 player in Gas Mask is able to find the 2-piece, and he is running away with his life. Going to be able to slow down that push a little bit, and there's Sharpshooter, the MVP for the Chums so far. And they're actually able to stop that progression at B before they get the last tick. So that's great plays out of them. They wind that tick down, but now they've got a lot of presence. The Falters have a lot of presence over towards this A side, and Maui has now got to try to break in here.
As there's the kill feed going back and forth, but it ends up lighting up for Toronto Falters. They're getting ready to get this third segment of progression at this A site, and that is it. A segment is progressed. Another minute at the clock. 1 segment to go to end this map off. They're down by 3 lives. So this hold from Maui Chums has to be big. They got to win their battles, and they do not win their gun battles. They at least got to get the trades.
They really do, and Allen was able to find that number 7 player who was pushed up in there. That was Mr. Teddy. They were able to remove that piece off the board. So now they're going to start to slow it down a little bit. You can see they've got a lot of presence in bed and towards that backside area. But the Falters are all over mid-map, and they're trying to just find something, rotate out a little bit. Rampage is able to find Gas Mask. Dead Silence is popped, and you got a 4-hit from the Falters through the backside. Let's see if it pays off for them here, as the Chums are going to have to adjust their defense a little bit to play for this.
They're not going to be ready for this. They're not going to be ready. Here comes Toronto Falters making their way through the back. Allen, the first line of defense. Can he find one? He cannot find nothing. That allows Toronto Falters. Creech finds Juicy. That's 2 kills. It's all up to Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's got to defend it, but he's not going to be able to. There's 2 stacks, 3 stacks on the point. Toronto Falters in the control there at the hotel. 3-1. Go up in this series 2-1. And man, oh man, T-Morg, that play was a great play by the Toronto Falters.
It definitely was. I mean, what a play call to send 4 through the back. They know they only needed 1 tick, so they just tried to just bully it out and sneak in there, and they did just that. Allen was the only man up, and he got cut down right away. But man, Sharpshooter was frying there. I think he was 30 and 17. That guy is going crazy. Kill leader in the lobby by a long shot. And I mean, that was just great plays from the Falters. They seemed really good on that hotel control, but now we got us a little bit of a sticky situation here for the Chums. They didn't quite pull out that first hard point. It was down to the wire, so they got to try to boss up and extend it to a search and destroy.
Yeah, man. The only thing that's good for the Maui Chums right here. I mean, that map right there, I mean, you saw Toronto, they proved a little dominance. Sharpshooter, he did show his gunny. But the only thing good going for this next map is that it is on a fortress, a fortress hardpoint. And one thing Maui Chums did do was win a fortress search and destroy. So, you could think that, you think that Maui Chums kind of, feel comfortable on that map. So they're gonna need this fortress hardpoint right here, and they're gonna force a game 5, or their season will be ending right there at Albagra Fortress.
It could be all she wrote here for the Chums, but if we learned anything from that search and destroys, you can't count them out. Those guys have got a lot of fight in them, and even though that control slipped away from there. It was still very close. I mean, this series has just been back and forth the whole time. So now we're going to get to see hopefully some regains here from the Chums. Try to ink out another respawn here and not get that gentleman 3-0 where they just lose all 3 respawns and just walk away with that one search.
Yeah, I mean, this map is big for them. They need it. They need it to go to advance on to the semifinals. You would have to think like their season is on the line. This couldn't be the last match as a team together if they do not pull it off. So this is everything that they got to put on the line. They're gonna have to put it, they're gonna have to come out and show us that they want to go to a game 5 in the Outbagger Fortress. I mean, we have seen some standout plays from Allen and Gas Mask. We just saw Sharpshooter pop off, go double positive. So I mean, almost double positive. He was close. He was like 1.8. But if they can just turn up that gunny that we saw, Sharpshooter just turned his on. We can just see Gas Mask and Allen turn their gunny back up. We probably could see that game 5, Teamwork.
I really hope we do. I mean, that first series I thought was maybe going to go to a map 5, but this one has even been closer than that. So it's still anybody's ball game in my mind. I think if the Chums can win it here, they're going to be putting themselves in a pretty good position to try and steamroll through that search. But as we wait for this lobby to get going, we're going to toss it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with map number 4. It's all on the line for the Chums, so don't go anywhere, folks.
Let us get that for you. Our operators are dispatched at the beginning of each round to ensure you don't run through a wall of wood just to run into a wall of snipers. They're also completely recyclable, meaning they're good for the destructible environment. Don't waste your time and life trying to figure out how to use damning bombs. Grab some fresh air and call the COD Rec League for all your wall-busting needs. The COD Rec League. We've got thick skulls.
Scoreline? More like Snoreline. Playing the objective is a common man's game. But you're a discerning gentleman. You know the only important stat is that of the ratio of your K's to your D's. You know exactly where your opponent is going to be. So snuggle up on that heady and enjoy the easy pickings, friend. Leave the OBJ to the KIA. And if you commit, someday you could join the highly exclusive 100 Point Club.
Alright, so you're in a league match getting killed too fast. It's time to dial it back. Way back. We got a piece of Stone Age technology with the time to kill of 15 seconds. That's long enough to read a couple tweets about the broken meta. But enough fluff. You want to hear stats. 0 attachments, 0 range, and enough recoil to knock your teeth out.
Short range.
Long range. It doesn't matter because it shoots pellets and you're going to be reloading it all day. Any conflict can be avoided when we all settle on the gentleman's agreement.
Ever heard of a smoke grenade-based mail system? Well, Airblops is cornering the market. Enjoy one of our fine testimonials.
Yeah, guys, just have that tank hanging up right there. Oh yeah, I love Airblops. Just don't open one of the blinking ones like I did. Go ahead and show them that clip. Boy, did I have egg on my face, I'll tell you what.
Warehouse Manager Bob is a long-time loyal customer. As such, we're proud to present him with a free year of Airblops Prime.
Alright, so I need a couple of missiles. Ooh, instant delivery.
Our service is so good you'll die for it. And still keep coming back for more.
Airblops is not held liable for injuries such as crushing, maiming, smushing, squishing, paper cuts, or combustion. Only accepted currency is the blood of your enemies.
this the end? Am I gonna die? No ammo for my AR. All I have is a knife. Zombies coming up from the ground below. They don't have these chicks that ain't alive no more. They're crawling around and coming for your toes. How do they breathe when they got no nose? Grab ray gun and use them on the throw. Blast them away for the highest score. The commercial would have been easier to make if zombies had a theater mode. First Galoya is a chiller. Negatanya, he's a killer. You'll drown in sound when your face hellhounds. No, I feel ya, it's a thriller. Keep trying all day, a chance for the rape. Sing mystery, but yet again. Horde and bound. It's ray guns and ray guns
A little known fact is that Treyarch loves birds. For example, notice the attention to detail on this large-breasted farfanugget, or these saltwater cockamemies, this multi-winged metallic bird, and the crows. Lots and lots and lots of crows. So hop in the nearest van, boat, train, or on a very big bird, and witness the majesty of the Call of Duty. I've seen you out there, running around, jumping on points with no protection. You probably think this guy looks cool, dodging explosions and whatnot. Well, guess what? This is him after years of shrapnel. You know what I think? I think it's despicable, disgusting. It's downright irresponsible is what it is. What you need is a high-tech, high-quality aerial ballistic defense system. Introducing the Victor Champ Trophy System. Look at this beauty. It'll stop grenades, Semtex, Whisker Biscuits, Nipsey Daisers, with or without the scooter stick, and frustrate your opponent into making a mistake while you're just chilling on a park bench. Nice.
Don't be a chump. Buy a champ.
Are you tired of pesky snakes in your backyard? You keep losing games because the opponent won't stop slithering all over the place. Well, I've got just the thing for you, Jumpin' John Snake Oil. This is guaranteed to take out any snake, big or small, male or female. Jumpin' John Snake Oil is here to help you with those damn dirty snakes. The process is simple. Simply purchase this small case of 3.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, at this Outback Fortress for this hard point. This could be season ending for the Maui Chums if they do not pull it out here. So they're going for P1, getting the open in 2 seconds, but the pressure is on there by the Toronto Falters. The Maui Chums are trying to get control of the spawns, but unfortunately, they do not control those P2 spawns as Toronto Falters are spawning up there. So now Maui Chums have to do their best of getting as much time as they can on this P1 while trying to send the players for this P2.
Yeah, they're gonna try to maybe push through that street side here. You can see Sharpshooter is pretty keen on that on top of the stone steps. He's gonna be able to find a nice 2-piece, and he's on a 4 streak at the moment. They had one player from the Falters spawn up still, but Gas Mask and crew are looking to shut down the rest of them as Teddy is now in the backside. Dead Silence is popped. He's able to find a couple kills. He's going to be looking for a third one onto Juice, but an unfortunate reload here. Throws in some routes, not able to find the kill though. Juicy locking it down for the time being as now the Falters have got to try to break in to this P2 side. They lost the spawns, and now they just got to try to pick up the pieces here.
Yeah, they do, because Maui Chums are trying to force a game 5 as they got control of this P2. Player 7, that is Creature trying to make his way through. He does find one. There's the kill feed. Lights up all Toronto. That's what they needed to break into this P2. There's plenty of time left for them to find themselves right back into this game. Is Maui Chums chunking up P2 and trying to go for this P3? I think they are, but Toronto Falters are already making the move to get this scrap time, to try to get this rotation, spawning these Maui Chums back at the S&D spawn point, and now they're just forcing their way to try to run through to this P3. And Toronto Falters may be able to chain the last bit of that 30 seconds and this money here together to stretch their lead out even further, Teamwork.
Yeah, they're going to be able to start collecting some big time here on this P3. We've seen it before. It's such a money hill. Juicy tries to break in, but he gets cut down by a couple of the Falters there. And now they are holding the line from the front. You got a lot of the Chums over towards that horse statue side trying to file in through that single tunnel. Gas Mask does get through and he finds the kill. And the Chums are able to break it. 30 seconds left on the hard point. This is going to be some great time for them. But they got to be very careful here to not get into the fortress spawn trap over towards that P4 side. It can get really difficult to get out of here, and that's looking like the situation they're in as the Falters are starting to set up around the middle of the map. They got one player ready to jump on that objective, and the Chums have got a lot of work to do to cross this map here.
Yeah, they gotta try to cross the map as Cannon Hill pops off. It's in the favor of these Toronto Falters. As soon as they try to break across, they're just getting chopped down. Kill feed lighting up all purple for the Toronto Falters as they know exactly where these Maui Chums players are coming from. You got Allen now. He did sneak his way to this gallows. He's waiting for his teammates to try to spawn up on top of him. There's 3 of them now. They're all here, but Rampage on his 5 streak, trying to make it 6. He did make it 6, and he has that cruise missile in his back pocket as long as well as Screech has his back pocket. So Toronto Falters, they're in prime position to take in this game. We need it. Juice with a nice 2-piece. 12 seconds to go for the break onto this Cannon Hill, which may be to null avail because look at those spawns for the Maui Chums. Toronto Falters are doing a great job, like you said, Teamwork, the last hill of just allowing Maui Chums to get that last little bit of scrap time to allow them to spawn out in the bad spawns for next.
Yeah, they're definitely commanding the map right now, just kind of putting the Chums where they want to put them. But it doesn't really matter when you got Juicy popping 2 pieces like that. He's going to be able to get another one there along with Allen to kind of wipe these guys off the hill. And just like that, they work a flip. So they're going to be able to maybe get in the hill here if they can find a couple more kills. But the Falters are not giving it up that easy. Teddy challenging out, not able to find the kill onto Sharpshooter. And so far, this has just been a split time on this hard point. But Falters are more than happy to pick up that last 20 seconds or so, but they get immediately picked out. And this has just been back and forth so far as Desires is picking up 2 pieces, and as we're setting up for P1, you got the Falters back on the good side.
P1 jumps off. Toronto Falters in control of this hill. They know that these Maui Chums players are going to come from this gate side. Oh no, spawns have just flipped for Toronto Falters, so that may be good for Maui Chums as they break in. But player 6, Desires, get himself into a great spot to get that kill off the hill. But as soon as he decided to touch it, Allen said, nope, not today, sir. But it's P1. No team is really getting no time. So now that P2 rotation, those P2 spawns are going to be what's important for both of these teams right now. Maui Chums are going to get on, trying to get the rest of the time. They're still in this hard point, no matter how it's looking. So P2 is going to be a big rotation. The rest of scrap time should be all Maui Chums. Toronto Falters, they do currently have control of this P2, but these players, they may have got aggressive and lost those spawns for their team.
It looks like they did. You got a couple of the Chums on the hill. That number 4 player did spawn in the back. So as long as the Falters are able to get a couple kills here, they might be able to break in through the front, and they do just that. So Rampage and crew are going to start pushing up. And you got all 4 members of the Falters right here, ready to full team fight here around this gallows hill. It's going to be up to Juicy to maybe try and find a kill, but he gets taken out. Sharpshooter jumps, not able to find one though. That's a good kill off rotation for Gas Mask, but there's still 30 seconds over on this P2. So he's going to try to get something going here. They're finally able to get a little bit of time. It kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit. And we can see Juicy is already in a great position. He's rotated, but he's going to have to deal with 3 of the Falters here as they start to file in. He finds one. Allen's able to get another one, but the trades are too strong from Rampage. They're going to lock it down, and him and Teddy are going to be able to touch this hill first. And this is not looking good for the Chums. There's a lot of potential for a full 60 here.
Yeah, man. We saw Toronto try to make it a money hill last time when they got broke within 30 seconds. So the Maui Chums are going to have to do that same task here if they don't want this game to get out of reach. It's 170 to 131 in control of the Toronto Falters. Is going to take a big break from Maui Chums. Gas man does start up at one. He cannot find the second. Can his teammate get there? Sharpshooter does get the trade. Maui Chums now, they have broken through this gate. Now they are getting a little bit of pressure on this hill, but Rampage is there and his teammates are back to have his back with 2 more kills to back that up. Now Maui Chums, they're forced now to back up, force themselves now to get to this cannon side. And you see Toronto Falters, they're more than happy to give up that scrap time because they do not want to find themselves spawn trapped in the back.
No, they do not, and they're able to just stay ahead of the rotations, keep building on that lead. It's about 50 points right now as Desires wins a big one for the hill here. He doesn't have a whole lot of teammates around him, and as I say that, he's got one hopping up with him, and they're able to find one as well. So now the Falters are going to be able to just keep extending that lead, and they're more than happy to, as Teddy and the crew are just finding all the kills right now. They're up above that 200-point mark. You're entering dagger time, and the Maui Chums have got to hit a regain. They got to break out of the Fortress spawn trap. It's been a mainstay in Modern Warfare 2. Is just how difficult it is to cross out of that trap and try to get anything going, whether it's hardpoint or control. And you can just see how devastating it can be. The Toronto Falters are going to end with about 230 seconds to Maui Chums' 140 here, and they're going to try to put them away.
Perfect hard points with Maui has to play, but that is not going to be easy if the kill feed keys lighting up all purple. 10 seconds of Toronto Falters are going for the win. They know these players are spawning up in the back. Maui Chums, they got to go. They got to get to this point, but they just get lit up in the kill feed.
Wow.
Toronto Falters take this last hard point, 250 to 144. Take the series 3-1, and they will advance to the Silver Premade East semifinals.